Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once more to Starship Corporation. Now, I have managed to find the save, but sadly I didn't actually save the ship, so I have designed and created a new one. Now, you just can press S there, and that will save it. I should remember that one. So we're going to save this design. Save as the Feodora Cargo. Yep, override that, just make sure. There we go. Now, so what we're going to do then is we're going to go back to the research. Our technology over here. There we go. So we need this cargo. So we are going to advance time until we have it. So there's a lot of time scaling in here, which is pretty nice. And we're going to go to the maximum over here, which is a week a second. As you can see here, that's being worked on right now. We would like to inform you of the copy to... Okay. Don't know about that one. After spending the budget of 700 BTC, your tech department has successfully developed a small cargo. The smallest cargo unit available, able to store 500 tons, which is exactly what we need. Its feeding doors are vulnerable to infiltration. Must be placed alongside the hull, requires a small bay door. Right, fantastic. So we can go back over to ship design. There we go. And load blueprint, the Feodora. We'll load it here. I love that. Yep, that was a brave gentleman. Here we go. Right, so we're back in. Now I can move this up here, so that's out of the way. Right, cargo capacity. As you can see here, I believe this is how much it would cost. Oh no, that's the name of the contract and the budget, I believe. Okay, so what we can now do then is we can go over here to storage, solid storage, cargo. That could work. Yep, that'll work nicely then. There we go. So now we'll have to connect that up. Could I fit it on the B2 deck? Oh, so close. So close. You can see how different hulls would have a lot easier time of this. Or a much easier time of this, I should say. Okay. But that works, so we'll place that there. So that gives us the 500 tons we need. And almost everything, yep, okay, so just needing those outer hatches and we'll be good to go. Right, hatches. Large hatch. Small bay door, that's what I need right there. There we go. Now I need to connect this up to the rest of the ship. So we'll have a... can be locked. So it's basically a double hatch. We'll just have a single hatch, I suppose. Might as well. I could have a double hatch here, actually. Or a large hatch. Yep, that works really well. There we go, connect everything up with power. There we go. So we've filled out absolutely everything here. And we're good to go then. So what I could potentially do is place in some fail-safes. So you can see our air supply is actually really good. We have far more water than we actually need. So I could actually take away some of this and reduce the cost of this actual ship. Of course, this is all basically fail-safe. Right then. So even now, we still probably have more water than we actually need. But I'll keep it at that. Air supply is okay. So we could remove that then, so we removed a bit of that cost. Which is decent. That has removed a little bit of our design rating. Basically, the more design rating we have, the more attractive our design will actually be, I'd imagine. So we do have to balance that with costs. Which is true. So in fact, I could probably make this a lot neater. But it's unnecessary. I mean, I have a lot of space here in this design for the future, so we could edit that possibly in the future to try and make it a little bit better. But we'll see then. And I couldn't quite fit into one on here. If I move that stairwell, I could. But that would take a lot of effort. Yeah. If I had a double thing here, I could do that. Okay, we'll go for that then. So we'll have to run a simulation now. I could potentially add another access here, which might be doable. Or I could add another EEV. I think another EEV would be quite handy. Another well, basically EEVs on each deck. I think that presents a decent failsafe. You can see here that's improved the rate in there. So I'll add a connection. There we go. Oops. Okay, there we go. So, 64 of 39, and we have another access way here. Okay, so we'll run a simulation then, shall we? Crew limit. Yep, that's looking decent. So that's the net weight. Budget. Right. Okay, so I believe this is how much it's going to cost us. And that's how much we'll gain. I need to figure these ones out. Right, cooling is actually over. So we can make the ship significantly cheaper. Indeed. Okay, we'll run a simulation then and see how it goes. I'm prepared to spend a little bit extra. Do you want to save your blueprint first? Yep, I almost forgot about that. Right, so we'll save this as the Theodora. Theodora. A small cargo. V1. 500-ton cargo. There we go. Right, now testing crew management. Right, here we go. So standard operation, red alert, yellow alert, blue alert. SOP, ERS, HEP. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do any of these ones and survive. So basically, if I take off a crew member here, the less crew members, the more you save, but obviously, yeah, you're going to have trouble there. Right. Okay, so we're going to resolve with a... We're going to start with standard operations then, shall we? Okay, play mission. There we go. Right, bridge, engine rooms,
All
computer,
systems
life support,
online.
and water treatment. And, yep, need to be running for the entire mission. The mission will get 1 point, even if it's unsuccessful. Okay. Now, we are paused. No, we are not paused. Right, so we pause over here then. So you can see here how the ship actually looks, which is pretty damn cool. So we have our medic over here. I put the medic down there just to make things easier. Blue indicates that you need a technician, so we need 4 technicians in here. There we go. Send the other 2 techs there. I spread the techs out just because I think it would be better to have them near the stairwell over here. And these guys can be near the engine. Right, B2. So we're going to need our pilots over here. So we have Stuart Matthews. You can see his experience there. Gwen Biel. Joe Zing. Eric Boxdorf, and Alina Richter. I'll have Alina Richter head over to the... I don't have a sickbay. Do I have a sickbay? I think I forgot about that. Life support. I forgot about sickbay. Did I forget about sickbay? I may have forgotten about sickbay. That is a potential. I think I forgot about sickbay. Oh dear. Okay. Right, well she can be just there for the ride then. Okay, so we'll have this progress. Real time. There goes our crew's moving out. Now if I had corridors they would move through here faster. There we go, so far so good. Can see here. Operate the ship for 10 minutes. Crew modules need to be running. Okay, so far so good. Everything's looking okay. So we have our cargo here. I love how that looks. There we go. I could probably design this a hell of a lot better. But that's the beauty of this game and what I really enjoy about it. As you can see here, our life support would run nicely. Rooms that are functional. Crew members are so healthy, injured and dead. Obviously a bad thing. Damage over here. Okay. So we're running at 100% efficiency. Now probably what I would do is have another technician basically on standby. So we have an EEV over here, and we have another EEV over here. I think having one on each of the decks is a good idea. And yep, we can see here our grids. There we go. Try to make it inside every compartment so at least we can get there. Okay, energy. Right, so we do have a surplus of energy. Which isn't a bad thing. You do want to try and have some redundancies in here. Yeah. It's always a good idea, to be honest. Okay, so we have no messages so far. Everything's going well. No, actually, no. We have some issues up here. We need some technicians. We need a pilot in here. We need one pilot. I forgot about that. So we're going to need a technician. I've lost some points for that. God damn it. Have a technician head up here. ASAP, which is why I want a technician probably up here. Right, you're in there. That efficiency is going down. Right, we're going to need another technician. Oh boy, we're going to need a lot of technicians here. So I'm going to take a second one. I'll take you, Mr. Patrick. And we'll have you head over here. So I could probably do with having another stayaway, possibly closer to the center of the ship. Okay, you head to the first one away. It's more efficient. The second guy can head to this one. And there we go. Right, that's done. Okay, there we go. We'll have you head back down here. Okay. Oh, you're not finished with that task, goddammit. Oh, medic's still over here.
Acknowledged, sir. Working on it. Right, complete.
Right, you're still working on that one. Oh, we need the medic there, okay. Right, you can see why it's a lot easier to probably run this a little bit slower. Okay, there's a hell of a lot going wrong here. Right, pause. Technician, no, need medic. Technician, you can run there. Oh, good god, there's a lot going wrong here. Right, you can head there. Right, you head there instead, actually. Technician, so you can run there. You can run there. Yeah. Okay, that's dealt with. There we go. Right, that's sorted. Yeah, you can see that running at normal speed isn't probably the best way to go about things. Get you back there. So we are losing points for all of this. Right, that needs a technician. This is going to need somebody right now, so I'm going to send you over there. Right, we are overdue, so I'm going to send another technician back there. So you can see why having a 5th engineer would probably be a hell of a good idea. I get you back there. Get you back down there. There we go. Keep an eye on things. So yeah, I think I would improve this design by having maybe another technician. It would really be a good idea. Okay. So everything needs to be checked every now and then. So that's going to need to be checked relatively soon.
Roger that.
Right, we'll get this efficiency up over here.
I see her.
Right, there we go. Get you in there. Oh, good God.
Not a problem, sir. Oscar Mike. Go. Acknowledged, sir.
We're also going to need somebody upstairs.
Working on it. Hoorah!
Right, so that technician can do all that. There we go. Technician is needed here. Technician. Okay, so technicians have a... Whoa!
Malfunction on level cargo unit.
Right. So we need a technician.
Oscar Mike.
I'm gonna actually have you don a suit here. Right, so we're gonna have to have you repair. Right, we'll have you run over here, then you can deal with that.
Hoorah! Oscar Mike.
Move you there. In fact, you can move there,
Go.
and you can deal with that. Yep, need a technician as well up there.
Move. Go.
Alright, get in there. Do you actually have to be in there? That makes sense.
Go.
Okay,
Malfunction on level life support.
seal.
Go.
Okay, so that needs to be sealed. Good God, we have another malfunction.
Eyes and ears.
Right, get yourselves up there. That's going to be need to checked. God, that's getting worse. Oh,
Oscar Mike.
it's here. So you can see we're losing a good amount of points here.
Aye, sir.
Actually, we'll have you upstairs to deal with these problems, which are getting worse. Okay. Can I...
I can't do
Bugger.
I can't do
Well, I buggered myself up there. Right. Breach.
Eyes and ears. Easy as Steven.
Okay, you can head down here and deal with all this. Oh god, there's so much going on. There's still some time yet.
Malfunction.
Oh dear. Right.
Life
Repair.
support.
Acknowledged.
Now, life support's incredibly important, but we have a technician on that one. Well, I wasted a lot of time there. This is running at hardly any efficiency. Medic. Okay. We are repairing.
Let's get out of here.
Almost done. So you can see I'm losing a lot of points here from these malfunctions. 3, 2. And... there we go.
Hatch destroyed.
Oh!
Go.
Right, so that wasn't a good idea.
Malfunction on level B2.
Oh dear.
Let's get out of here.
Right, we need something there. Yeah. Accidentally destroyed part of the hull. Probably not the wisest idea there. Right, so you're ready to go back down. You're repairing that. So you can see why you need redundant crews, basically.
Working on it. Go.
Right, I'll have you head over here.
Changing position.
Actually, repair that. You're bad there. That's been worked on. Right, you go deal with that. Actually, no, I can't do that. I'd lose all engine power. Okay, that's been worked on. You're heading back down there. You're still dealing with this. Okay. repairing. There we go. Okay, you can head down here.
Acknowledged, sir.
Right, you're good to go.
Roger that.
Malfunction on. Level B1. Engine room.
In position.
Well, that's okay. We're already in here, so repair.
Needs kick.
Service this. Right, you've serviced it.
Needs taken out.
Right, get back down here. Yeah.
Waiting for orders. Waiting for your command.
Hey, that's all done.
Move out. Waiting for your command.
Ah, God. We're almost done.
Changing position. Alright, sir.
Get back in here.
Stand
So you
by.
can really see how your designs perform here. That's what I like.
Malfunction on. Level 2.
Okay, we have a malfunction with the computer. It doesn't really matter, there's only a few seconds left. There we go. So we did succeed there. Yeah, crew size minus 140 points, malfunction minus 128 points, morale, yeah. Continue. Can I continue? Oh no, I don't want to continue this. Okay, end mission. So we'll save. Go to the menu. Wow. Okay, so I think we should go back and edit this design. So it was really cool to see these sorts of things and how they can and will fall apart. It's interesting. Okay, I really do think it is worth trying to find another place for a stairwell. I really do. Trying to find where one would go, isn't it? Right. It's a difficult task. I don't think it would be worth having another technician up here. I really, really do. Even another 2 technicians would probably make a hell of a lot of difference. What I could also do is design a corridor to run from the stairwell to make things even quicker. Which could be an idea. I'll go with just 1 extra for the time being. I could also do with having a... do we have a sick bay? Equipment, nope. Okay. So we'll have a large hatch. Yep. Need something to connect this up. Corridors. Okay. So have a hatch. Need to be able to rotate this. corridor end. See, this is the thing below here is the cargo. Okay, I guess we don't... Oh, god damn it. Oh, that links up anyway. Yeah, ideally I'd like to have something down here. Difficult. Very difficult. That's why you should... It's probably a best idea to put the stairwells in first before doing anything like that. At least then we can see what we're going to need. And we can design around it, so I think it would be best idea to probably put these stairwells in probably first to begin with. Okay. Now I'll put a hatch in. There we go. Let's connect that up. Lovely. So yes, with another technician there, could probably get another technician there, it might even be worthwhile. Probably. We definitely have a good amount of maintenance up here. And well, that's the thing. If we can have all that up here, then at least we can keep our engineers down here, and then instead of them having to make that long trek all the way back and forth, I think I will probably have a medic closer to the stairwell as well, which I think would be a much wiser idea. There we go. Now... yeah, can't do it. I was going to see if I could put a stairwell in there, but it's not going to happen. There we go. Yeah. I mean, we do have technicians here, so they are fairly spread out, I guess. It's just the fact of the stairwell. If I could have that in a much more strategic location. Okay. So we do need a medic. Could have that upstairs, to be honest. Okay. Right, so that's where it needs to be. You can see our design rating here, 66 out of 39. And I think we'd have a hell of a lot better time. Maybe I have too much cooling, actually. Cooling up here is okay, but I could probably remove some of the cooling down here. No, that's irritating. So I have too much cooling, but that's just how it's going to have to be. No problem then. Okay. So, I'd have to do a hell of a redesign in here, but that's what I really like. If you could try to create a 5-star design, you'd really have to go through all the simulations. We'd have to go through a hell of a lot, like fire simulations, all that sort of thing. But I mean, having 2 technicians is going to cost us another 20 points. I think, maybe even more, but I think that will be worthwhile. As, fundamentally, we can have the top deck look after itself. The medic is in a position where he can go upstairs or downstairs very quickly. The 4 engineers downstairs are in a position to look after the engine. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so this has been a pretty fun episode. So until next time, guys, thank you for watching and goodbye.